Okay.
Oh, it's going now. All right. Adding and subtracting fractions with unlike. Now, looking back at last week, if we had something like this, don't write this down, it's just a quick review of last week. Those have like denominators, right? What did we do if they were alike? No, we didn't add them. Add the tops, the numerators. 3 plus 6? 9. Now what was our denominator? 8. Stays the same. Then what did we do? Simplify. Now there was two kinds of simplify. Which kind is this? Improper simplify, meaning divide the bottom into the top. How many 8s will come out of 9? 1. How much left over? 1. Where do you put the 1 on top? And we keep the denominator. No more divide by, divide by. That was last week, right? Do you see the difference in this guy and this guy? Both of them are 8s. I got a 4 and a 2. Got a problem, don't I? So, we're going to try to add and subtract fractions with unlike denominators, and we look at our first star here, the important thing. And it says, you can't do it. And that makes you kind of go, now wait a minute, I thought you said we were going to do it. But now you say we can't do it. What that means is you can't do it the way it looks right now. We're going to have to do some changes and turn them into fractions that we can add and subtract. So, now we do, well, how do we do that? And here's our step. Step 1. Here we go. Step 1. Find a common denom. Some people call it least common denom, but I don't care if it's least, I don't care if it's big or medium. Just find a common denominator. Now, some people are going, well, what do you mean by that? Well, I put it in even more simple terms for us brain damaged children, me and you. Okay? So I say, find a number that both bottoms will turn into. We got to find a number that both denominators will turn into. Find a number that both bottoms will turn into. Okay, well let's come over here to our first example, 3/4 plus a half. We're making new fractions because I can't deal with these. That's what the star says. You can't deal with those like that. So we need to change the fractions. And we're going to change them to where they have the same bottom. To do that, I've got to find a number that 4 and 2 can both turn into. Now remember we said least common denominator, which sounds like least common multiple. So, think about a 4 and a 2, what can they both turn into? 4. 4. 8. 24.
2.
Nope, that's a factor. We want multiples.
12.
12.
16.
16.
48.
48. 20. 30.
60.
No, 32.
60.
You get the idea?
60.
There's a lot of them, isn't there? Mathematicians want you to get the smallest one. I want you to just get any of them. Now, the smaller you get, the smaller one you get, the easier down the road it's going to be, but get any multiple and it'll be okay. So let's use 4, like the first 3 people said. So, there we go. We have found a number that both of those numbers will turn into. Alright, second step.
PhD.
Ha-ha! Who is that?
Kelsey.
There you go. We're going to PhD, which stand for what? Play how did to find our new denoms. Wrong. Our new numers. Sorry. Our new numers or our new tops. Right? We're going to PhD. We did this way back first 6 weeks, didn't we?
We did that first week.
I know, a long time ago. So, let's PhD. How did 4 turn into 4?
Times 1.
Times 1. Go to the top. Times 1.
3.
3. Bless you. How did 2 turn into 4?
Times 2.
Time 2. Go up to the top. Time 2.
2.
2. Now this looks like last week, right? So step 3, boom or boom. So now we can add or subtract the numers and keep what?
Keep the denominator.
The same denoms. Which, in other words, step 3 is all the steps we did last week, right? Bless you. So, in this case, it's an add problem, so let's add the numerators. 3 plus 2.
5.
5. Bottom,
4.
the denominator stays 4. Guess what step 4 is? Every time
5.
we work with fractions. Every time you work with fractions, you have to simplify the result if possible or needed. There you go. Problem is, there's 2 kinds of simplify. Bless you. Maybe you need to take a nurse pass, go see the nurse, quit that sneezing. We have 2 kinds of simplify, remember? So we're going to list them both again until we memorize them. What are the 2 kinds of simplify?
Improper.
Nope.
Divide
Divide by. That's the top and bottom. Something will divide out of the top and the bottom, right? So divide by. And what's the other one?
Improper.
Y'all called it improper.
To mix.
Simply, which is
Bottom into the top.
divide bottom into top. Now those are the 2 kinds of simplifiers we need to know. In this first one over here, what do we need to do?
Simplify.
Which one?
B.
Improper simplify because his head is bigger than his buttocks. That's right, his bottom. So divide the bottom into the top. How many 4s will come out of 5?
1.
Big 1. How many leftovers when I take 4 out? 1. Put that on top.
4.
Keep the same denominator. Now divide by.
No.
Nope. Can't do it. Bingo, bango. What you think?
Pretty easy.
Pretty simple. Notice, no more notes. All we got now is, let's see if this will work for all of these examples. Did it sound like it's very hard?
No, sir.
Nope. It's just 1 step more than last week, right? Last week we started at this point. This week we're starting here, so we have to change this into look like what we did last week, and then we keep going. So it's just 1 step further on the process. Extra step. All right, so here we go. 9/10 minus 3/4. Can we sacrifice or sacrifice? Can we subtract like it is?
No, sir.
Nope. So I need new fractions, and it's a minus problem.
20.
Brad, 10 and 4.
20.
20.
40.
40. 60. 80.
120.
120. Get the idea? There's a lot of them. Pick one of them and go, baby. But let's pick the smallest if we can so our simplifying will be easier. The bigger you pick, the harder the simplifying is. You can still get the right answer, the correct answer. It's just harder to get to it. So pick the smaller one. Y'all said 40.
20.
Oh, y'all didn't say 40. You want to do 20?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll do 20. I like 20. All right, play how did.
Times 2.
Time 2, time 2.
18.
Octane.
Times 5.
Time 5.
Times 5.
Time 5.
15.
15. Now it looks like last week, doesn't it? Looks like last week. So what we do?
Minus
18 minus 15.
3.
3.
Keep the same denom.
Same denom, 20. Divide by.
Nope. You can't.
Improper divide.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, that means we can't do it. Very good. What do y'all think?
Easy.
Good. I like that. I want it to be easy. I don't want this stuff to be hard. 3/5 plus 7/9. I can't play with that one till I do something with it.
45.
45. 90. 135. Etc., right? Which is the easiest one?
45.
45. If you get stuck, y'all, on finding a common denominator or bottom number that those will turn into, what's the easiest way to do it? Multiply the two denominators together. That will give you a common number. It might be a big one though, so try to find a little one, but if you can't, man, multiply the two together and go with it. You just may have to simplify more, okay? All right, so 45s.
Oh, times 5. Times 9. Play how did.
Play how did. Times 9 times 9.
27.
27.
Times 5.
Time 5 time 5.
35.
35s. Oh, I'm ready to go now. Oh, crud. I can't remember, so let's go there. I got to do it off to the side, and that's okay.
62.
7 plus 5 is not 62.
63.
No, it's not 62.
12.
12, thank you, Caramel 1.
6.
Now it's 62 on top.
45.
45 on the bottom.
Simplify.
Which kind?
Improper.
Improper. How many 45s will come out of 62? Big one. Now, when I take 45 out of 62, I have no idea. How about 62 minus 45 now?
7.
Wait, that's 7? Wait, oh, yes, okay.
Okay, so my numerator is 17.
45.
45s. Now divide by.
No, can't.
The only things that will divide out of 17 is
17.
17 and 1, but 1 doesn't help us, does it? So we'll just go with that right there. Yes? No?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
54.
54.
12.
36.
36.
18.
18. I like 18. Times
2.
2. Time 2.
14.
14.
Times
3.
Time
3.
3. Time 3.
3.
12.
Bullcorn.
11.
11. 18s. They haven't changed that in the book, I don't.
Can't simplify.
No more simplified bang bang. So technically what we're doing today is we're taking something that's different, turning it into something that has the same denominator, play how did to get new numerators, and do what we did last week. Okay? Pretty simple. Kill it, dude.